Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. He's gone for goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Platini clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Messi. Barcelona are looking to go forward now.
Well, that looks a decent ball.
Oh, that's fabulous. Neymar! Now, who's going to be first to this?
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Barcelona with another corner. Beckham, the regular corner taker. And now a sudden chance to counter.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Shot a goal! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And that's gone loose. Look at this, it's Drogba! So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Messi. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there.
서버 상태 어떤가요?
Mbappe. Platini. Great ball, and Messi! Well, now it's oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, nice touch. Bellingham, they're urging him to shoot. Can he put it away? Sticks it away! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Drogba, and he's made sure that's not getting through.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's
That
Messi.
was lovely, that.
He's got away. Oh, sweet fit. And Messi! And it's there! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability.
와우. 비읍
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion. It adds to a massive sense of occasion. And already we're underway here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Gullit. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Nicely intercepted. Not the most accurate pass. Ronaldinho. Decent progress down the left. Bellingham. Brilliantly cut out. And that has left him in a heap.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Liverpool have a free kick.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers. Don't concede the opener.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a great chance! That's going to go a long way. He can run onto that. Gets a good foot in there. Vieira has given away a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. No, that's been easily repelled. And the shot! Vieira. Bellingham.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well timed, excellent interception. Good spot, he's seen the run. Tries a shot! It's there!
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Tomiyasu deals with that comfortably. Platini. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And that's another good win of the ball. Can he finish? Oh, nearly, but not quite. Liverpool applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Can he finish? Bellingham. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Always onto this.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
He has found a way through. Maldini is the guilty party there. Vieira. And the pass is intercepted. Mbappe was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And the counter is on. Vieira. Araujo, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Hullet. Mbappe. No, he's not getting past him there. Vieri. That's an excellent interception. Bellingham. Platini. Platini. Messi. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, that was vital. Bellingham. It's Ronaldinho. And here's Messi. Bellingham. Picked out brilliantly. Ronaldinho! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Yes, they're behind, but it's a reversible situation. As long as better defensive focus can avoid a second goal on the counter, they know they have the wherewithal to come up with what they need.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
And Messi! Is there any support? He might not need it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Big chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And we have our very first corner. Messi plays it short. Opts to play it back. Ronaldinho does well to get it back. Tomiyasu, little pass back. And that has put paid to that. Vieira. Still just the single goal between the sides. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And the finish! Bellingham. Oh, they can break here. Great ball, and he's in here. Vieira. Tomiyasu. Mbappe is firing after that one. That has been cut short. 60 minutes played. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Ronaldinho. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. Rudiger is there to clear. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Bale. There's no flag. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move.
Can he put it away? It's in! There seemed no way back, but they are level. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 20.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Numero 7.
Liverpool grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Il numero 18 e il numero 2. Attenzione, un cambio.
It's a great ball. Bale! Can he spark a counter here? And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Maradona. And here's Owen. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he's there to belt it away. Neymar. Seedorf. Now it's Neymar. Seedorf. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Now it's Albertini. Nicked it back promptly. Rafael Leao. Shapes to shoot! It's a loose ball. It's fallen kindly here.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Now the finish! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it!
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Liverpool complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold. So that's it. It is all over. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. It is a sea of red and white. Ajax, of course, the principal club here in Amsterdam, the club that unites this city, the club with such proud heritage and history, and so many honours, continental and domestic. It is a supercharged atmosphere. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Messi picks it up out wide. Messi finds himself offside. Gullit. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said.
Mbappe! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
So, a breakthrough already. Vieira. Messi. That's a lovely, neat pass. Played back into the centre. And here's Messi. Araujo deals with that comfortably. Can he finish? It's a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
Ajax are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Gullit. Bellingham. Out to the right. Lovely feet. And that's a superb... Oh, shooting chance! Sticks it away! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Bellingham. Roberto Baggio. He's cut it out. And Gullit! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And we have our very first corner. Messi with the short one. Messi. Now here's the delivery. Van Dijk gets it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Gullit.
Gullit, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Roberto Baggio. Out of play for a goal kick. Oh, this looks sharp. And it's Gullit. Passes short and sharp. Bellingham, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And the finish! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Platini.
Gullit really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Roberto Baggio! Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. And the counter is on. Roberto Baggio. Roberto Baggio. Now it's Gullit! Czech did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Baggio. Oh, important interception. Vieira. Platini. Gullit. And it's Vieira. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Gullit. Oh, he's found him in space. Oh, good-looking ball. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2-1 the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Bellingham. And it's Messi. Messi has found the net here, of course. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Wow, look who's involved.
Ajax look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Gullit. Oh, well played, well played. Platini, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune, pretty sharpish. Baggio going face-to-face with his great rival. Might be danger here. Platini. For Messi. Roberto Baggio.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Roberto Baggio.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Looking for the run. Messi. Maldini defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Gullit. Bellingham. Nice interception, well timed. Roberto Baggio.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Messi. Van Dijk. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Thuram makes the interception. Scholes. And he's intervened well there. Roberto Baggio.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Substitution for Ajax. Number 15.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 4, Gullit. Number 7, Messi. Number 10.
And here's Neymar. Son Heung-min
Number 18.
closing in on goal. And it's Maradona. And that's surely a foul, free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
An opportunity then to pull clear here. Son Heung-min with a real chance here.
Maradona. Substitution in progress.
Griezmann! They want to be quick to recover this. Gives it back.
I would think that was the wisest choice.
Griezmann.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Albertini. And it's Vieira. Ronaldinho touches it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
And here's Owen. And they can counter here. That has been cut short. Owen. Ronaldinho. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And he's had it nicked away. Ronaldinho. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Shevchenko. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Maradona. Son Heung-min. Roberto Baggio.
Has been indicated.
Ronaldinho. He's found a way through. Oh, that's nice. Ronaldinho. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And we're done. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had... Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Rummenigge was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. No, he's not getting any further than that. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, Tomiyasu will look back really fondly on the first half of the 23-24 campaign. He made a proper impact in ensuring that the defending champions left North London empty-handed.
Yeah, I remember he was brought on late-ish in the game in response to a triple change, I think, from the opposition. He brought down a very long diagonal pass, which led to the late winner.
And that winner ensured that his team's 12-game losing sequence against the Mancunians was finally ended. Throw-in. Pirlo. And it's Messi. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. He's had a shot! And it's a goal! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Schneider. Platini.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Gullit. Can he put it away? No mistake. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And Messi! Oh, that is asking for... Oh, shooting chance! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Platini going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Platini. Forlan. No, it's Forlan. Great hit! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Gullit. Messi. He is through, and the shot! Really well taken goal. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So we have a breakthrough, and now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And that's been won straight back. He's through here. Tomiyasu spots it and intercepts. Tomiyasu cuts it out. Platini, nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's burst through! Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Forlan hits one! Oh, taken with style! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
So the lead now is 2.
and things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And here's Hullet. Oh, important interception. And here's Hullet. Chooses to go back. Bellingham.
This is the time you need that pace.
Bellingham, looking for the run. Oh, perfectly measured that. A decent hit! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Looking tidy in possession here. Shapes to shoot! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
Well, I would think this one is possibly over as a contest. They know they've already reached cruise control, and it's a case of the right game management to take it from here.
It really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. So off we go once more. Yeah. That has been cut short. That's a little off target. Good running, strong and purposeful. He's beaten the last man. Araujo deals with that comfortably. Oh, this looks sharp. Pirlo. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Bellingham. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 21, Pirlo. Viene sostituito con il numero 11,
Hullet. Bellingham. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Messi. Platini. Tomiyasu calmly anticipates. Messi. Vieira.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Hullet under intense pressure.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. He can get that clear. Bellingham.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 28.996
So we've reached the hour mark.
spettatori.
Chip through. Real chance! It's in! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And that's been intercepted. Rummenigge. Vieira.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 98.
So, time for changes
Lascia il
on
campo
both
per il
sides, actually.
Numero 17. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
And it's Albertini. In with the challenge. Pull it. And the counter is on. Albertini is the guilty party there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Oh, well played. Big chance! Oh, terrific save.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Tomiyasu with the clearance. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And now a sudden chance to counter. Schneider. Thuram. Well, they could break here. Driving on and making good progress. Messi. And he's had a hit. It's loose and it's come back out to him. So what can they make of this? Albertini. Gently done. To Maldini. And he has been fouled there. Araujo. More and more pressure on the ball here.
That's going in strongly.
Albertini. Tomiyasu cuts out the pass. And it's Bale. Rafael Leao. Oh, that's fabulous. There's the hit! It's in!
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Thuram. Araujo. Back into the middle. And it's Albertini. That's Vieira. Vieira looking to penetrate opposition lines. Can he latch on to this? Rafael Leao. Pass somewhat off target. Owen. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, nicely intercepted. Has a look and plays it forward. Messi. That is good alertness. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It's a good spell of possession, this. Vieira. Roberto Baggio. And here's Owen. Vieira. And here's the chance to counter. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic... Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, I think it'll be interesting, Peter, to see what challenge the opposition now bring to Araujo. I really rate him because he can cope with pace, he can cope with dribbling wingers, and he's a very valuable asset. And he's become a real focus in that defence.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Lam. And it's Nesta.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Bellingham! And the counter is on. Thuram. Lam. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Lam. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Vieira. Pull it. Here's Vieira. And here's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's picked his way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that has left him in a heap. And it's Hullet. And Hullet! They want to be quick to recover. He's had a shot! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Messi plays it short. Bellingham. Bellingham, who needs just a moment to score a goal.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Vieira cuts it out. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. No goals as yet. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kubo. Bellingham. Oh, sweet feet. Platini. Bellingham. And Tomiyasu. Maldini. Platini. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Kubo. Maldini. Big header! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Dieter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible. OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply. Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Bellingham. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Nedved.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Showing great feet there. Oh, good read. Lahm wins the duel this time. Could be danger here. Here it comes. Hits one! And he hits the net. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Kohler simply knew the ball was asking to be hit first time because of the way it arrived. And boy, did he hit it.
Brazil are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way. It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Lahm. That's very neat. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Yeah, chins have dropped, heads are down, and half-time couldn't have come at a better time.
And the action is back underway.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Maldini. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority.
Up he goes! Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Now it's Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Bellingham. And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Hullet. Closing in on goal. And Messi!
술 먹고 연가시를 떨궜나.
Oh, that's nice. Platini. Platini going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, this is intriguing.
Bellingham in acres of space. There's the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
Mbappe! He scored! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
This is threatening to become a really... And the shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with
노란 게이지
excessive
원무.
force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Oh, easy pickings there. Well-timed, excellent interception. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Platini, quality ball. And it's Hullet. Kubo. And here's Vieri. Kubo. That's a throw. And it's Nedved. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Mbappe. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. That's a lovely pass. They've won a corner.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
Corner number 2 then.
Camisa 8. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 20. Camisa 11.
Baggio goes short.
Uma substituição.
Roberto Baggio. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And now a sudden chance to counter. Lam. Roberto goes on a run down the left wing. And he lines up a cross.
Brazil surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Just eases him off the ball. Albertini. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Vieira. Roberto Baggio. It's Baggio! And that could have brought them level.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Corner number 3 coming up. Baggio with the short one. But it's Thuram, chooses to go back. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. That's the throw. And he's managed to gift it back. That looks a good ball through. Now it's Hullet. He's having a go! Chance here to counter. Hullet. Lam. And that is a little undercooked. Thuram. Albertini. Roberto Baggio. He is through here!
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Oh, that's fabulous. And he was alert to it. Deftly away. De Roberto. Lam, 2 assists to his credit already. And time is up. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the... Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that yet again this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. We have already started here. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he spark a counter here? A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. And it's Xavi. Oh, the shot could be on here. Shapes to shoot! Marvellous goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Messi. Xavi. Messi. That is a great pick out. Lahm showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Vieira. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice... Real chance! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Some heroic... And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! And they get themselves in front! That is so good, such sharp skills. And such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And it's Messi.
There they go, hunting again.
Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Hullet. Araujo. Oh, it's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. Hullet. That is a brilliant interception. And now they can clear their lines. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Mbappe! Can he put it away? Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Nice sequence of passes, this. Bellingham. And here's the chance to counter. Now that looks a decent ball. That has been cut short. Hullet. Shapes to shoot! And he hits the net. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
This is quite a battle.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Messi, Platini. Barcelona upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Bellingham. Messi. Vieira. Bellingham. Always looking for that half a chance. Oh, there's a probing ball. He's had a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Messi plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Bale. Bellingham. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Bale. And it's Xavi. Strokes it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Habrá 2 minutos de
Messi,
descuento.
very much a man of this moment. Gets his pass away. There's the shot! And it's a goal!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Barcelona take the lead. Tomiyasu makes the interception. And the first 45 minutes are up. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Tomiyasu cuts it out, and that is a little undercooked. Messi. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Bellingham. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's Bale. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rudiger gets across to intercept that. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Messi. Hullet. Real chance here. He's had a hit. Goal! They've done it again. It is incredible.
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Look, Peter, I was on the...
Chance! Sticks it away! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Probably be looking to play it square from here. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Now it's Messi. Great hit!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Asciende a 98.004 espectadores.
Bout of passing here, Mbappe! And it's in! And with that, he takes home the match ball. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter.
양아 상대분 조심하세요. 뭔지 기억 안 나는데 안 좋은 얘기 들었던 기억이 키키키.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. And we have our very first corner.
양이와 함께 eFootball.
They've played it short. And here's Cruyff.
큰형님 양아.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Hullet. Oh, great defending. That needed doing.
갑자기 키퍼는 뭔가요, 키키키.
Did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he's quick to snatch it back. Who do you think this turns on, Jim? He's one-on-one, surely! Schmeichel, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's Nedved. Maldini does well to stand firm and defend it. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
범주님 양아요.
Maldini.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Platini. And he's picked out the run. That's a fabulous ball. Gullit. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And the pass is intercepted.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
And he's in on goal. Luis Suarez. Tomiyasu. The pass has gone astray. Bellingham, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Now it's Gullit. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Mbappe. Platini. Half an hour played now. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Cruyff. Tomiyasu cuts it out. Platini.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Platini. Gullit. Played back in. Nice interception, well timed. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Shot could be on. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Luis Suarez. Oh, it's Nedved. Great chance! He's scored! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Yeah. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nedved. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Driven forward. Now he's off and running. Cruyff. And the shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. And here's Cruyff. Oh, that's nice.
양익이 읽었냐?
Nedved gets flagged offside. And we've reached half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things...
Luis Suarez! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So, third corner of the game. Araujo tries to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's had a shot!
양이 곧 가겠군.
Bellingham.
점수 비슷해서 같이 돌리면 무조건 만나겠네.
Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And here's Suarez. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that's another good win of the ball. Bellingham. Vieira. And it's Messi. Platini. That's a shade optimistic. Oh, can he get onto this? Well read, nice interception. And here's Suarez.
Such good technique.
Moved on forwards.
Suarez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's had it taken off him. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Vieira. Platini. There's the shot! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Out of play for a throw. In with the challenge.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 6, numero 10, Messi.
And once more he proves rigid and robust. Chooses to go back.
Owen, cambio di giocatori.
Now it's Mbappe, and he's had it nicked away. Nedved has created one goal already. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
So their fourth corner of the game. Cruyff plays it short. But it's Thuram. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, they could break here. Now it's Mbappe. Owen going face-to-face with his great rival. Owen finds himself offside.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
아, 잠박이님한테 볼돌했던 분이구나.
Araujo. Oh, good-looking ball.
근데 잠박이님한테만 그런 거면 뭔가 당하신 게 있으셨나 보네.
Bellingham. Passing is crisp and sharp. Roberto Baggio. Quality ball. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he thumps it clear. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little
A
threat.
음밥으로 그냥 슈사지 까기.
And here's Owen, driving through the middle.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Lascia il campo per il numero 2. Attenzione, un cambio.
Maldini with the clearance and reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Hullet.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Eto'o, and the flag has stayed down. Cole!
That, Peter, is what...
There's the hit! And that would have won it.
Hullet has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
They're up to 5 corners now.
키키키 반칙 아니었네.
Forlan with the short one. And he has been fouled there. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. So, what can they come up with here? And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. It's a mighty effort! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Eto'o was totally aware of how that chance could have impacted on the game, and that should have gone in.
The final 5 minutes. Pull it. Cole! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Cole has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. That has been knocked clear.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
And it's Baggio. He's got the shot away! Oh, that was no routine save.
Roberto Baggio really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Kaká getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence.
Ci saranno 5 minuti di
Now, what
recupero.
about a counter-attack? That's been cut out, well played.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Roberto Baggio.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Thuram makes the interception. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Forlan. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable.
한 판 더 가능? 11시 다 됐어요. 신대냥이님.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this
양이점짜리 될
lot.
시간.
Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour
재울
and
시간.
passion. And already we're underway here. And he's managed to get free. Platini was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with.
There's the hit! There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much...
Oh, shooting chance! And that was probably asking just too much.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now a sudden chance to counter. Mbappe. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Well, that's beautifully weighted. That's a shade optimistic. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Decent hit! He scores! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And it's Hullet. Passing is crisp and sharp. Vieira. And he's picked out the run. Real chance! Really well taken goal. And they get themselves in front!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Pull it. Platini. Threads one in. Oh, what a pass! Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Vieira. So what can they make of this? Pull it. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Bellingham. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Pull it. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Pull it. Looking for options for movement. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Tomiyasu defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Bellingham on a charge down the left. Mbappe, big chance! Mbappe is flagged offside. Now it's Hullet, and it's Messi. Can he finish? Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Tomiyasu. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieira. Bellingham. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Vieira. Pull it. Platini. Now it's Mbappe. Good read, needed to be. Cruyff.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
And it's Cruyff. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's shifting through the gears here. Plenty to aim at here. And the whistle goes for half-time. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist.
Can he put it away? It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. That's been cut out, well played. That's a look and place it forward. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the pass is intercepted. Vieira. Pull it. Mbappe. There's the shot! Cleared away. This time, surely! Now, who's going to be first to this? Cruyff. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And here's Hullet.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Real chance here. Vieira.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Messi taking charge of the dead ball. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them.
Numero 10, Messi. Numero 6, lasciano il campo per il numero 8, il numero 24, Owen, il numero 25. Attenzione, un cambio.
It's loose now and they want to get it back. brilliantly cut out. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way.
Barcelona showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter,
He's had a shot! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
That's really well manoeuvred. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Rafael Leao. Now it's Owen. That pass has been well intercepted. Shot at goal! It's in! And this is getting better and better.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 9.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Cambio di giocatori.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
Some really good ball movement. Barella, can he spark a counter here? And it's Totti. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rafael Leao. Barcelona. Oh, he's taken it. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Hits one! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Albertini. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's played him through, and he's onside. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Oh, there's a probing ball. Albertini. Oh, he's onto this. Pullet has it out wide and in space. And a shot! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
So now the difference is 3. Albertini. Vieira. He's had it taken off him. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Roberto Baggio. Barella. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That looks a good ball through. Oh, nice touch. And it's Albertini. Passes short and sharp. And here's Owen. He's in a good position here. Shapes to shoot! And somehow he kept it out.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And that has been cleared. Strokes it back.
Ci saranno 3
He's
minuti
had
di
it!
recupero.
That has not gone well. And pull it! And the number on the board is 3. Vieira. Roberto Baggio. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well seen, saw that coming. And we're done. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what...